Why can't they see me? Why can't they hear me? It's simple. They don't care. They never did, and they never will. And you've been running around screaming at the top of your lungs, trying to get them to notice, trying to get them understand. But here's the kicker. The louder you get, the less they listen. You keep banging your head against that same wall over and over, expecting something to change. But nothing's going to change, kid. Not until you change. Not until you figure out the one thing nobody ever tells you, the secret to surviving, to winning, to coming out on top. You want to know what it is. Silence. Yeah, silence sounds crazy, right? You're thinking, how's silence supposed to help me? How's keeping my mouth shut going to stop people from walking all over me? But that's where you're wrong. See, people, they expect you to scream. They expect you to fight back. They expect you to lose your cool, to blow up, to break down. And when you do, they win every single time. They get a rise out of you. They feed off your anger, your frustration, your pain. That's what they want. They want you to show them that they've got power over you, that they've got you under their thumb. But when you go quiet, when you stop giving them what they want, that's when they start to squirm. That's when they start to lose it, because they don't know what to do with silence. They don't know how to handle it. And that's when you take control. You ever notice how people freak out when they don't get a reaction? You ever see how uneasy they get when you don't give them the satisfaction of knowing they got to you? They need your response. They need your attention. It's like oxygen to them. And when you snatch it away, when you just sit there, calm, collected, silent, oh, that drives them insane. It eats away at them. It makes them question everything. Did they push too hard? Did they go too far? Are you planning something? Are you going to snap? They start to wonder. They start to panic. And in that panic, they fall apart. Here's the thing about silence. It's not just about keeping your mouth shut. It's about taking back your power. It's about refusing to let anyone else dictate how you feel, how you act, how you react. You see, they want to control you. They want to push your buttons, pull your strings, watch you dance to their tune. But when you stop dancing, when you stop playing their game, that's when they lose. That's when they realize they've got nothing, because without your reaction, without your energy, they're just empty, hollow. They got nothing to hold over you. You want to know the real reason people treat you like crap. It's not because you're weak. It's not because you're not good enough. It's because you've been too generous with your words, with your emotions, with your time. You've been giving too much of yourself to people who don't deserve it. You've been trying too hard to make them understand, to make them see things from your perspective. But let me tell you something. They don't want to understand. They don't care about your perspective. All they care about is what they can take from you. And the more you give, the more they'll take until there's nothing left of you but a shell. You ever notice how the quiet ones always seem to have the upper hand? How they're always a step ahead? Always in control? That's because they've figured it out. They've learned that silence is power. Silence is control. When you're quiet, people don't know what you're thinking. They don't know how to get to you. They can't predict your next move. And that terrifies them. It throws them off balance. It makes them vulnerable, because silence, it's a mirror. It forces people to look at the alleys. It forces them to face their own insecurities, their own flaws, their own weaknesses. And most people, they can't handle that. They'd rather keep you talking, keep you distracted, keep you focused on their nonsense so they don't have to deal with their own demons. So what do? You stop talking. You stop explaining yourself. You stop defending yourself. You stop giving them your time, your energy, your words. You let your silence do the talking. You let it speak louder than anything you could ever say. You let it haunt them. You let it creep into their thoughts, into their nightmares. And trust me, it will, because silence, it's deafening, it's suffocating. It's the one thing they can't handle, the one thing they can't control. You think being nice is going to get you somewhere in this world. You think if you just keep bending over backwards, keep being the bigger person, keep swallowing your pride, they'll finally give you the respect you deserve, huh? Being nice gets you walked all over, being nice gets you used. People see your kindness and they take advantage of it. They take and take and take until you've got nothing left to give. And then they toss you aside like yesterday's trash. They don't care about you. They don't care about your feelings.